Hey guys, Dragonzilla here, and today we're going to be talking about the downfall of the Monsterverse. So, I just want to say this is not a hate video or anything. This is basically the stuff that I've seen according to the fans. The fan base, the people that watch the Monsterverse. So, we have Godzilla 2014, right? And it was pretty good, right? Probably one of the best in the Monsterverse, let's be real here. Terrifying design, and if not, probably the most OP, the most OP tail whip in, Godzilla history. He probably has a very intense tail whip, Because if you look at 2019's tail, his tail gets cut off. Well, that's at least according to what happened. Maybe it was a battle between another monster, and maybe his tail got cut off. They should have kept the tail like that, honestly. But yeah, so besides the tail, yes, 2014 was great, and people are still talking about it. However, Godzilla King of the Monsters, think about it. How many people have you seen talk about Godzilla King of the Monsters? Or GVK? How many people do you see talking about it? How many do you see? Exactly. There's no people talking about it. I don't see people talking about King of the Monsters. I don't see people talking about GVK. I don't see people talking about it. And then we got Skull Island. Has anyone been talking about that one too? Because it seems like that they just show a movie, right? And then we watch it once, and then we never watch it again. And I'm not trying to compare anything to Toho or America, but when I watched Godzilla -1, I was watching it over and over again. I watched it 255 times already, and I just watched it today. Do you notice how many movies in the Monsterverse we've watched and then we just never watch it again? I only watched it twice and then never watched it again. That's pretty bad. And also, the vast majority, they only watch it once. And not gonna lie, when Godzilla 3 comes out, that might be the last movie that we'll ever see. And that's a shame, actually, because I loved the Monsterverse. And the fact that the critic, I'm not saying me, I'm not saying just me, I'm talking about most of the critics just watch it once and then just never watch it again. And also, the biggest downfall would have to be GXK. At least according to what fans are saying. They're saying that they made Godzilla look weaker because of that atomic breath scene in the Star King. And, they were I heard that there was a lot of disappointment with the new villains. They wanted a Toho villain. In my opinion, I still think Shimo and Scar King, well, not Scar King, but Shimo's pretty cool. Honestly, we needed Shimo. Shimo was good. Just not Scar King, honestly. Scar King is just meh. Come on, any other Titan could beat that guy, man. Any Titan could beat Scar King. Even Ghidorah could beat Scar King. And also, the Mutos, and finally, freaking Mechagodzilla would wipe the floors with Scar King. Greatest villain, my ass. Colossal threat, my ass. And and I saw a lot of disappointment. There was a lot of mixed feelings, and So, what went wrong? Well, I know there's a lot of memes about this, and there's a lot of people disappointed about this, but it's probably the fact that they turned Godzilla pink. And they promised us a spiral ray. Because in the teaser, we saw a red Godzilla hand, right? In the teaser. And then we predicted that he was going to be red. But then, instead, they made the spiral ray pink. And it was just kind of meh. Because, think about it. Who watches the Monsterverse? Still? Anyone? I mean, besides 2014. I still watch that, by the way. Does anyone watch King of the Monsters? Say it in the chat. Does anybody watch GVK? Does anybody watch GXK? Or Skull Island? Anyone? Anyone? Whoever watches those, please stand up. Oh yeah, and also, does anybody watch Monarch Legacy of Monsters anymore? Like, we watched the first season, right? And after the season, does anybody watch it again anymore? Like, what's the point? You spend billions of dollars just to make a movie just so that people could just watch it once. It's like, what's the point of making a movie if people are just gonna watch it once? That's just what I'm saying, you know, the downfall, yeah, like, it's fallen, honestly. Honestly, no wonder people want a -2. No wonder. And I'm not trying to compare anything, but that's just my thoughts and feelings. Oh, wait, well, I saw a lot of other people, not just me. But I kind of agree with those people. I think Godzilla 3 might be the last movie in the Monsterverse. Because it's like, after Destroya, where are they going to go with the Monsterverse after that? I think Godzilla 3 might be the final one. And that is the conclusion, because honestly, it was going to end at some point. Let's be honest, the Monsterverse, things don't last forever, alright? Things do not last forever. Excuse me. Oh yeah, and another thing about when I was in the theater, if I'm gonna be honest, yes, I liked seeing it in the theater, but then when I watch it on the TV, it gets boring. It's like, why post something on a theater and then make something better? How about they get more advanced TVs or something? I don't know. It's like, why make a movie better on the theater? It's like, when you look at Godzilla -1, right? You take a look at Godzilla -1, and that is literally better, like, on TV and on the big screen. It's just such a shame, bro. Like, I'm being honest, it's just a shame. But yeah, that's just what I've been hearing. And also, I think Dangerville made a video off of that. I don't know. But yeah, that's just what I've noticed. So yeah. Anyways, I have been Dragonzilla, and I'm also King of Windows, and yeah. So, oh yeah, and also, did you like my new mic? Yes, I'm currently using my new mic right now. So yeah. And also, I can do this instead. Okay, but alright, I'll stop loud micing. Anyways, see ya, and have a good day, y'all.